when I go to actually like shave my head, it's pretty wild. I have to like be careful because there's like legit divots in my head.
From all the motocross.
Probably. Or, my mom dropped me on my head as a kid. But yeah, no, I have to actually be really careful. I've like sliced the shit out of the back of my neck, and I got a divot. Where is it? It's right. Yeah, it's like right here, and like it actually goes in, and I have to like angle my.
You don't
wild.
use one of those ones that just like you couldn't cut yourself if you tried.
So I have one of those.
Yeah.
And it's a really really good one, but like I messed up and like really kind of went for it and actually like gave myself a nice little razor burn. It was pretty stupid. It was the first time I was using it, so like in my defense, it's trial and error. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 54 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast.
I was going to look at you and you looked at me and then I panicked.
It's 54. Yeah, 54. Thank you so much for all the listens and the plays on last week's episode. Already a great start. So we appreciate it very, very much. If you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe. Do all the things that get more attention to us. This is where we sound a little selfish, but it's because we do this every week, unpaid for you. Okay? So just if you could, hit that button, share it with your best friend and your worst enemy, like we always say, and don't tell them which one they are.
But then also share it with your worst friend and your best enemy, and then also don't tell them who they are.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And also, we don't do this for you. We do this for us because it's therapy and it makes me feel better.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I do
this for you.
I'm kidding. I do it for you. Thanks. I love you. Say it back. Before we get into today's topics, as always, stay hydrated, folks. Drink more water. Feel so much better. Make your plain water taste better with W.GG. Use code SADBOYS at checkout for 10 whole percentiles off your order. Support those that support us. Drink more water. Feel better.
And fun fact, for people who maybe don't want to buy a powder and mix it in, they just announced cans of strawberry banana and another. I can't remember what the other flavor is.
Like a canned
pre-made energy drink, yeah.
Ooh, oh, so it's just it's canned water, powder. Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
Their own version, their own blend, but canned. So keep an eye out for that on the W website.
We might have to pick one up and do a little live taste.
Might have to.
Maybe next week. Find out.
But so speaking of buying things,
oh boy, what'd you get this time?
Nothing yet.
Oh.
So this is what I was going to start telling you about. So. For anybody out there who's in a relationship with somebody or who's a parent and has had to do this at any point in time.
So you had me, then you lost me.
No, I still got you.
Okay.
Have you ever done like a bet with Megan to where like whoever wins said bet gets something or like a monetary value to spend on something as a prize for winning said bet?
Yes, usually the winner receives like an hour-long, returnable massage. Because it's never fun to like rub someone's back or get your back rubbed and then like, oh, well, now do mine. Like, well, now I'm not relaxed because like now I have to do yours.
Right.
So yes, usually our monetary gains are one uninterrupted, full-on massage, and it's just great because you don't have to return the favor. But where are we going with this?
So in the past, Taylor and I have done like a swear jar. Mm-hmm. When someone says a swear word, money goes in the jar, right?
Quarter, dollar. How much is it?
I can't remember what it was. This was years ago. This was like 2013, back in Indiana. And whoever won
BC.
got to get the full pot of the money. Right.
Yeah.
And I won.
Of course.
All right. So
suck it, Taylor.
Yeah. So now we have a new one going on.
What's that?
So for any parents out there or anybody maybe who just gets frustrated in general and you want to try and better yourselves, it's been a little tough lately, with all the work that I've been doing,
Mm-hmm.
It's getting warmer outside, it's a little stressful. Sometimes you just want to relax and you don't want to do. So we have a 6-year-old, right? Reed is 6. And he'd be a little
Taylor's
frustrated.
side of this story.
Oh no, this is her idea.
Okay, gotcha.
So sometimes parents know this. We don't yell at our child like to upset him or to like. It's usually because something's going on and maybe we overreact or whatever. So we have a new bet. who can go the longest without yelling, which, in really like it's going to train us or help us to stop yelling. Cause like half the time it's over like dumb stuff,
Yeah,
right?
right, yeah.
It's not like anything crazy.
We're
It's
literally crying over spilled milk.
right. Exactly. It's just dumb stuff. So, and half the time it's just like a reaction,
Right.
Like loud noise. What are you doing? Like,
What was it last week? Bing bong. I don't care.
right. Exactly. So we have a new bet. Who can go the longest without yelling
Ooh.
at Reed, right?
Oh, not at each other.
No, just at Reed. We don't really yell at each other. So at Reed. So the bet, she added up. She's like, hey, add this up for me. And I saw she was on her Amazon like book thing.
Ruh-roh.
So I added it up and it was like $214. It's this series that she wants.
A new book series?
And
New
it's
smut
like
book series?
for every book in the series, it's like $214.
Gotcha.
That's the prize she wants if she wins.
Ooh. Are we picking your prize or do you already have a prize?
I already have mine. It's actually on the screen right now. So I have mine picked out.
Oh, is that like a data center?
Yeah, it's
like a little server,
like an
hard
NAS
drive
NOS drive.
Ooh, nice.
Because
Yep.
as a creative, for any creatives out there that listen to the podcast, shout out Andy. I know you listen too. You probably have
Andy?
something similar to this. Basically, it's like a network drive to where you can set up a whole bunch of drives. You can get multiple like drives and hot swap them, and then you can have like RAID setups and everything.
Yeah, so you can like access all of them at the same time.
Right. So instead of having 5 or 6 little drives of 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 1 terabyte, I want to have like 24 terabytes.
Yeah, a collective 40 terabytes of
Right.
like 4 10 terabyte drives. Right.
Exactly. So mine is going to be getting just the bay that holds all 4 of my drives.
Right. Yeah.
And then-
oh my God.
Not that one. There's a different one.
Not the second one on the list.
No.
Because that's a
That's
lot.
$1,000.
That had a comma in
Yeah.
it. That's significantly higher than Taylor's
I mean,
price
that's
tag.
essentially what it's going to, but anyway, and then I got to buy 4 drives, which is like $200 each.
Yep.
But either way, that's my prize in this is, something that I can write off for work.
Oh yeah, just write it off. Just
So
write it
I
off.
am going to be the most chill version of myself I have ever been until I win.
Yeah. You just gotta have to yell at me to get it out of your system.
I will just be so like pent up angry, and then you come over and be like,
You look great today. Your lack of hair looks nice.
how dare you come over here color matching and just looking so nice, smelling so fresh. That's what I would say if I could smell. How dare you?
You have no right, sir. Thanks.
Like, how dare you come over here looking like a 10? Jesus, I can't even stand it.
Shit, Taylor, see how long he can go with this. I like where this is going because I'm getting more attention and Taylor's not getting attention. That's just funny to me.
Yeah, and like Reed's going to start doing something wrong. I'm just going to get up and walk out of the room.
Yeah, right. You just won't
I'm
yell.
not going to yell. I'll let her yell and then instantly order placed on Amazon and then I'll have it in Prime next day. Like
That's funny.
That's how it's going to go. But I'm here for it. But honestly, I hope it lasts a while. Maybe we build some new habits of
You should
thinking first and relaxing, calming down before addressing, and
maybe you guys should agree if you can reach a designated time that you both win.
Ooh, I like that
Like
idea.
if you maybe I don't know 6 months maybe seems like a lot, but like if you could go 90
oh
days.
shit, we can go like 30 days with. We deserve it at that point.
Well, okay, so if you go like 90 days without yelling at your kid, then like we both win because we both won. We both didn't yell at him.
Everybody won.
Yes, exactly. And then you should also take little one out for ice cream because he didn't get yelled at. Well, or at least he
might have deserved it, but he didn't get it.
his actions weren't warranted. A loose cannon explosion.
Yeah.
And that literally is the reason why one of the main reasons why I will not be having children is I have a very short fuse and thanks, Dad, some mad anger issues. So, no.
I feel like as I've gotten older, my fuse has gotten shorter. And not just with him, but like
just in
literally
general.
in general. I mean, we'll be honest, like I have a lot of back and shoulder and neck pain and knee and hip pain, all the pains, right? So like like everyone has a level,
Yep.
where it's like, this is the point where after this point,
I no longer feel well.
I don't feel well, and everything that you say to me is going to make me angry.
Yes.
Like, and I wake up like here most days. For people who were listening, we're about a 1/4 inch apart in lines.
Yeah. Just kind of scrunch one of your fingers and look from the length of one knuckle to the other knuckle, and that's about how far his hands were apart.
Yeah.
So about 1 inch.
Yeah. So this is really going to be
Testing.
It's going to be a test for me. So I hope it lasts a long time.
Yeah, 90 days, because then you both win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still
Find
gonna
out
win
next
either
week when
way.
Jason screams at his kid.
Find out next week who wins, because it won't last that long.
You think? You don't think it'll be?
We're
a week?
going to a kid's birthday party this Saturday, so we'll find out.
Not a kid's birthday on Memorial Day weekend. That just
The worst part
Uh-oh.
for my wrestling fans out there, it's on the same day as King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, what is that? TLDW.
There's a new PLE, the King of the Ring.
The new PLE. What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
So instead of pay-per-view, they call it a PLE now, a premium live event.
Okay, so can
Yeah.
we give it? Can
Yeah,
we give
yeah,
the
yeah.
long version?
Yeah.
The
so,
what? The what?
So King and Queen of the Ring,
Did you say paid live event?
premium live event.
Premium live event. Okay,
So,
King and Queen.
So
yes.
normally their events are at like 8:00, but it's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
So 8:00 is 1:00.
Oh.
So
right.
this party is at 10 in Raleigh.
You're gonna be listening to it in the car.
No, so I'm gonna be uninstalling all social media apps from my phone until after I watch it, because I'll be damned if someone's gonna ruin this for me.
Hey, everybody, just text me the outcome of the wrestling matches, and I'll text him and make sure I put red alert emojis, and then he'll have no choice but to read it across the sea of 100 another 90 unread text messages he has. Oh boy, how many is it?
Let's find out.
It's more than 190?
205.
Oh my God. Hey, everybody, if you're trying to get a hold of Jason for photos and weddings and photo shoots and this and that, yeah, he's definitely paying attention.
I'm gonna okay. Being a creative now, and
I'm sorry I called you out. I apologize.
No,
Don't
it's okay. No,
don't
it's okay.
yell at me, Dad.
Trust me, I'm not yelling. I can't physically, and not allowing myself to yell at anybody. Woosah. I need to schedule more, right?
Right.
So 8:30 to 9:30, any Instagram messages, text messages, I'm going to reply. I'm going to start building it in, just like I did at Sweetwater, right?
Like a Google Calendar.
Right. I'm going to start building it into okay, and this time to this time, I'm going to reply to my Instagram messages, which I went in there today, and there was a lot of them unread, and I just closed out of it. I didn't want to start that because I remember looking at one and it was February. I'm like, ooh, if I reply now, I'm a dick.
Hey, my account got hacked. Are you still interested?
Crazy thing that happened here. I mean, and an unfortunate thing is that it's all friends sending me stuff, and I'm just like,
is it memes or is it photo requests?
Nothing is work related.
Okay, you heard it here. They're not work. They're not work requests.
Yeah.
They're not photos. That was me razzing him up. If you actually inquire about a real photo opportunity with him, I will make him respond. But he will respond.
Yeah,
because that's the moneymaker, and that's where the responses go.
I have a website, and you can just book me from the website. So,
What website?
thephotojason.com.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
I like that.
On our own podcast.
Yeah, you can literally book your whole wedding from there. But,
use code 2FIST or Sad Boys for 10% off your order.
Legitimately though,
and maybe I'll show up too.
if you use code 2FISTSUP, I'll give you 5% off your wedding.
And Sad Boys means I'll show up. Hey.
And you get 5% off plus gym.
Yeah, that's a win in my book.
Yeah.
That's worth an extra 5%.
3 fists up and we'll officiate.
Four.
It has to be 4, right? Because there's 2 of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, this episode has gone off the rails so fast.
You know what? That's
we
fine.
are 15 minutes in.
That's all right. I love it. I'm here for it. Hey, anybody also, you see my Tiffy Time shirt? Look at that. Good old Tiffy Time.
That reminds me.
This is like the most glittery shirt. And I'm here for it.
It looks great. It reminds me of the Punk Goes Crunk album cover.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What a great album, by the way.
What, Devil Wears Prada Still Fly?
Yes, underrated is what I was trying to say. There we go.
Yep.
Underrated album, banger from the early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that tomorrow.
Yup.
When I'm doing emails.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, there you go. You know what the
that's-
outro's got to be, right? Gator boots with a pimped out Gucci suit.
We'll get DMC.
We'll get
on
DMC.
that one. I think we can do that, but yeah.
Now let's actually get into like the real meat and potatoes of the episode. You got anything today?
Dog, I love meat and potatoes.
Me too.
Let me tell you about
Who
that.
doesn't love meat and
Yeah,
potatoes?
I mean, what I had mainly was the
bet?
thing there. Yeah. What do you got?
I got a little bit of stuff. So
Let's do it.
I'm sure you've heard either through Taylor or just osmosis on the internet. You've heard of the recent controversy with what's his nuts from the football team, right?
Oh, the kicker.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
the sports guy that we should definitely be idolizing because he definitely had nice things to say about women at their graduation commencement speech. Yeah. We definitely need to continue to pay these people millions of dollars. And I'm looking at you too, Diddy. Why do we idolize these people that are absolute piece of fucking shit human beings? Yeah, I said it. Honestly, did you see the video of P. Diddy beating the shit out of that girl?
Yeah.
Unfucking real, dude. Unbelievable.
Did they like arrest him yet? Like, is he still like fled to a different country or something? I don't know. I have not caught any updates on this. I also have not like searched it out. But.
When it kind of all broke and like the FBI like raided his house or some shit, both of his houses and both of his airplanes managed to take off at the same time from two different hangars, so we can't catch this man. I don't know if he has been arrested, but honestly, he should be.
Dude, he got tipped off.
Yeah, right. Yeah, who's looking out for Diddy? Because like, damn, bro, damn.
Like, hey, Diddy, you about to get done did.
You about to get Diddy'd.
You better get did out of there. Yeah, not good. So I mean, hopefully they have found him or find him. I'm not up to date on any of this, but yeah, that's
pop culture references. Yeah, dude, like it's just
real
I don't
shitty.
know, man. Yeah, it's just frustrating that like we idolize these people, these sports individuals, these public figures, these celebrities, these movie stars, musicians. I get it. It's a career. It's an art form. It's no different from us sitting here on a podcast. If we were, if we had millions of followers and then word got out that, I punch babies and Jason kicks puppies, like, right. Like, obviously you'd be like, damn, like I don't really kind of like align myself with them anymore. But like,
just a little warning. I do actually not kick puppies and he doesn't punch babies. So
yeah, I definitely don't do that.
He might play Extreme Baby Maker and launch babies.
Yeah,
but
in a video game.
In a video game.
In GTA 6, I punch babies.
Yeah.
Speaking of GTA 6, did you hear it went from 2025 to fall 2025? We're getting there, man. We're halfway there, bro.
Christmas launch.
We are halfway there, brother. We just got to get through this shitty ass year. So, speaking of where were we? Shitty ass people in this shitty ass year.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just I don't know, man. And I recognize the hypocrisy of what I'm saying as I listen to, certain artists' music after they have done questionable things and have served their time. And you're like, how do you separate the art from the artist, right? Like the art itself is good. Objectively is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it might not, maybe you're not into Diddy's music, but if you're into a different artist's music and that particular artist maybe threw a mic stand at somebody or kicked a fan on stage, like whatever,
Or did a hit on his wife.
Yeah. What band was that? What was that guy's name? I know who you're talking about. I don't know.
Tim Lambesis.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
And what band was he in? I don't remember. I can't remember.
As a Lady?
Maybe?
And also the Austrian Death Machine.
Oh, yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So, but you could recognize that the music is objectively good. And you're like, damn, I like this song. And then you find out that the person behind the song is a piece of shit. And you're like, fuck, what do I do?
Can you separate?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we separate? Like, how do we do that and say, like, oh, Diddy's music is good. But then, like, he's got some songs where he's talking about slapping hoes and, like, fucking bitches in the club and pouring champagne on their titties. Like, and you're like, oh, but like, you say those things and they sound fun and they sound cool when you're not beating the shit out of your supposed loved one
Yeah.
on video, kicking them, throwing things at them. Like, how do you separate? So please inform me or enlighten me.
I mean, I feel like if I'm being honest with myself, it depends on what they did.
True.
Like if someone's like, hey, this guy got thrown in jail because he took a shit in the mailbox. Like that's a crime. That's like a federal crime, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't care about
You're
that.
defacing government property. Yeah,
right?
You're right. That is a
like,
crime.
Like I don't care about that. If it's like, hey, he's a pedophile, I will not listen to your music.
Shout out to the Lost Prophets.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying though?
Right.
Like I feel like it really depends. Tim Lambesis, that was that
legitimately
put
hired
a hit
someone
on his wife.
Yep,
Like
hired someone to kill his wife that he loved.
I
What?
will admit I listened to his first song back, but I have not listened really after that.
I mean, there's no shame in like listening or recognizing that the thing that they do objectively is good or bad, and you can enjoy it if that's your vibe. That's fine. But like, just why do we continue to like support these folks? And like, right? And I'm sure there's a bunch of football bros that are like, yeah, I stand with Harrison Butker. Absolutely, these women deserve.
Did you see the female, like the women's jersey of his number?
I did not.
Sold out or something. Like
No
insane
fucking shot.
number of sales. So you have women out there who agree with him, and then of course women who disagree.
Right, and the women who agree with them, I believe on TikTok they're called trad wives, and that's fine if that's your move, right? If you want to be a woman who is taken care of, and your job is to stay at home and take care of the kids and take care of the house, okay, a thumbs up, full stop. I want to be clear, full stop. If that's your vibe, full stop, support. However, for this man to get up in front of these women who have probably reaching the biggest milestone of their life so far, or maybe their lives forever, I don't know. And for him to go, actually, you deserve to be in the kitchen, get the fuck out of this place. Like, he obviously didn't say those words, but you get the point. Like, bro, come on now. We're really going to support this dude? That's so fucked up. Like, you can be like, hey, if your vibe is to get in the kitchen, go get in the kitchen. But like, if your vibe's to go to college, go to college. Your vibe's to get a job, go get a job. But like, to be like, hey, your vibe's to go to college and maybe get a job, fuck you, get in the kitchen? Nah, man, we ain't gonna stand for that. No. I don't stand for that. I don't know about y'all, but
nope, not at all. I mean, like, let's be super honest. I am that kind of husband.
Yeah, you're a stay-at-home husband.
I'm going to be, especially when Reed's out of school in a week and a half, I'm going to be home with him every single day.
Yep.
I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to cook.
And Taylor's going to come home and be, where the fuck is my goddamn dinner?
And hopefully she doesn't backhand, no.
Or like flip you in the nipple.
No, and honestly,
domestic abuse is not funny. That is a joke. In a video game, in GTA 5. That's a joke.
She loves it. Like, she loves just like having me home and me not working till like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I get it, but like, I'm still making money. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still working.
You have a job. You have a real job.
I have a job and I'm still making money. It's great. But I get to live that lifestyle.
Yes.
Because of her having a very
professional
good
career. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
right.
I would never be one to say like, look, I know you want to be like a contributing member of society, but it's 1:30 and I haven't eaten lunch yet. If you
where
could,
the fuck is my food?
Like I could never.
Absolutely. Dude, I don't know, man. Like maybe the generations before us, maybe they, saw things a lot differently than we do now, obviously. But when that was like the norm, it was okay. And then it became like not the norm, and women wanted to join the workforce and take on public sector roles and things like that. And everyone was like, okay, that's cool. And now it's like, nah, that's not cool. Get the fuck back in the kitchen. It's like, well, hold on now.
So
Wait
now
a second.
we have people taking away their reproductive rights and then telling them they need to go make them a sandwich.
Yes.
And you shouldn't be working. You should be taking care of kids. It's what you're for. Like, that's...
Yes,
man,
absolutely.
You want to talk about going backwards.
Yeah. Dude.
Again, if that's what you want in your life and you agree with those things, you are absolutely entitled to your opinion, and you're allowed to have it. But personally, Couldn't do it.
Pretty fucked up. I saw a meme today. Let me see if I can quickly find it because it was relevant.
You could never find it whenever,
right?
whenever you're looking for it.
Yeah, like I know I saw it in this particular group chat.
That's how memes work.
Yeah, I saw this in a group chat, and I know which group chat it is. The question is, can I find
It's
it?
like, man, everyone sent me the same meme today. It's really funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull it up and show you. Damn, I can't seem to find this one.
Dog, this is gonna piss me off.
Well, while he's doing that, quick hydration check,
Found it.
everybody.
Oh yeah, let me do that too. And then I'll read this funny meme that's relevant.
Ooh.
Because the internet is relevant. It said, in the Handmaid's Tale flashback scenes where everything still feels kind of normal, but then they start dropping small hints that shit is starting to go very wrong very soon. We're in that part of the show right now, and it's really big fucking hints.
Oh no.
And then that one that I sent to the group chat, did you see that?
Oh no.
It says Harrison Butkers' design for the Chiefs cheerleading outfits for 24-25, and it's the girl from The Handmaid's Tale with her little bonnet on. So yeah, it I don't know, man. It just seems like we are just going in the wrong fucking direction. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? And I obviously cannot speak for the women out there, but I can speak from a man's point of view who does not support those sort of like ideas and, sort of like social air quote normalities. It's pretty fucked up. And I can only imagine that it feels more fucked up to be a woman.
Oh yeah.
But cannot speak and will not speak on their behalf. But if I was, man, I'd be pretty fucking pissed. So
just say if I was given a speech at some kind of, that's not what I would talk about.
Yeah, that speech could have gone in a couple different directions, and honestly, I didn't have that one on my bingo card.
Yeah, no, like that's like the whole thing with Doctor Strange, where there was like 14 million in one, and like, what's the worst one we can do? And he's like, this is the one. Yeah. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, like, let's see. At this graduation speech, I can maybe like make a 9/11 joke. I could talk about, prom night dumpster babies, or maybe
I could inspire some people and like, really leave a lasting impression on them. Or
I can shit my pants.
Or
I can tell them to get the fuck out of here and go get back in the kitchen. And someone was like, yeah, dude, that's the one you should say.
Yeah.
Who greenlit that?
His publicist was like, this one, buddy.
Yeah, this one. Fucking, what even? Oh my God.
The guy on the teleprompter was like, you put which one up? Holy shit. No.
Dude, you want to see the funniest fucking joke ever? Hey, watch what I'm going to get him to say. Oh my God, he actually said it. He actually said it.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
It's not funny. It is funny. It's not funny. That was some pretty fucked up shit.
It really, this is what we do. We make jokes about things. But we've already expressed our
deepest concern and sincerity.
Our concerns for what was said. So,
but this is the internet. Let's be real. You're on the internet to laugh. So, it's not funny.
That's why I get on the internet.
Yes, that is also why I get on the internet, and to look up awesome recipes. That's just me.
Oh, dude. Okay, you know what? We're going to talk about recipes for a second.
Ooh, okay.
Because
segues are transport.
Dude, recipes are food. So
they are.
We found one, good old Facebook. I just saw a picture. I'm going to pull up the picture so I can show you. I know exactly where it's at. There's not even any searching involved. Hold on here.
While you're doing that, hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. We're going to take a slight break while he finds his picture. Thanks for being here. Whether this is your first episode or your 54th episode, we both genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate you joining us and talking about real shit that's happening in the world. And, just thanks. So where were you?
Means a lot.
Yeah.
This is the picture.
Sweet and spicy honey pepper chicken. Oh, that looks wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to show a little picture here for everybody. We have made this twice now. Once with grilled chicken and once with chicken, like breaded chicken tenders. Both were wonderful, but holy shit, dude.
That looks good.
We're going to make it. We're going to do dinner sometime, maybe like next week, and we'll make this.
Down.
We'll make this for everybody, but I just want to say, shout out to everybody who shares good recipes. I think that's what TikTok is good for, and Facebook is good for, like sharing recipes and like helpful hints. Like, did you know?
Maybe not.
I saw this in a video. How to get like the tendon out of a chicken tender?
Yes, I do know that one with the paper towel and the fork.
The fork and paper.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. It's pretty rad, huh?
Oh, this is why when TikTok gets shut down eventually, I'm gonna be sad. Things exactly like that.
Well, no, we can just watch them on Instagram Reels 2 weeks later. Like real adults.
Yeah.
Instead of children on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You're not a child if you're on TikTok.
Mostly. But yeah, man, recipes. I've watched a lot of food YouTubers. Josh Wiseman being one of them, of course.
We love Josh. We love Papa. Papa no kiss.
Yeah. What about you though? There was one that you followed. Was it what's his name? Was it Matty?
Matty Matheson. He's hilarious. I like Matty Matheson. We watch Sam the Cooking Guy. We also watch Josh. And then we sometimes watch the Epicurious ones because they do a lot of like food science ones. They have a really good series that we watch. It's like 4 levels of food. Have you ever seen those?
No.
So it's like a level 1 chef, which is like a home cook.
Oh yeah.
Level 2 is like a like a semi-professional. Level 3 is the professional, and then level 4 is the science. No, it's the science lady.
Oh.
And she like breaks down like the actual science of the food and why different chefs do different methods, because like if for example, if you're making bread, you don't want to knead it too much because then you break up the gluten and yada yada. She explains all the sciencey stuff. We usually turn it off when she starts talking.
You took the fun out of this. I'm not watching this anymore.
I also don't understand the molecular density of a sourdough starter kit and what even those words are. So like, anyhow. But the guy who was like, yeah, you add yeast, water, flour, and milk, and you kind of like punch it in and then wait 2 hours, you got bread. I'm like, I could do that. Like, I could fucking flambe.
Yeah, I could flambe.
Damn. Yeah, so let's see. What else? Food-wise, anything good Megan and I have made lately? Ooh, Cajun steak pasta, bro.
Oh.
So good.
Cajun steak pasta. Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. Which, when you showed that to me, I thought it was the recipe that Megan has, because the one that she showed me, it looks very similar to that.
Cajun steak pasta sounds
right.
Really
How good does that sound?
Everybody listening right now was like,
"Fuck you guys."
Well, I'm already hungry. I can't listen to this.
Posture check, everybody. We're about halfway through the episode here. Posture check. So sit up straight, tuck your shoulders back, unclench your jaw, get a drink. I'm looking up my next topic because I need a photo reference. Ooh. We're gonna play a fun little game.
Ooh, I like games.
Do you like games?
Maybe.
All right. Segways are transport, and I've got some. I don't really have a smooth transition into this, so I'm over talking about food because now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I didn't
also
have dinner.
hungry now.
I didn't have dinner today. I had a really late lunch at work. So when I got home, I wasn't very hungry, and then it was time to come here. And now we're talking about food, and I'm very upset. So we're gonna move on from food.
Very upsetty spaghetti.
I'm going to go home and have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch for dinner.
Oh, that sounds
which
great.
Honestly sounds good.
That sounds really good.
It's probably not the best, health choice-wise, but man.
Well,
So segways are transport. You know what EDC is, right?
Everyday carry?
Huh?
Everyday carry?
Everyday what?
Everyday carry?
What is that?
Oh, no, it's not what you're saying?
No.
What were you saying?
EDC, more commonly referred to as Electric Daisy Carnival.
Yeah, very different things. Okay.
I'm curious what yours was.
Everyday carry, like the things you carry with you every day, like whether it be in a book bag, camera bag, or like in your pockets.
Oh, I call that the 3-tap touch.
Yeah, phone, wallet, keys.
Phone, keys, wallet. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you tap all 3 places.
Every
3-tap touch.
Everyday carry.
Yeah.
Some people were like, "Oh, I got a notebook and a pen. I got a little knife. I got a phone and some AirPods."
Today I learned.
Yeah, everyday carry.
I'll have to hold on to that one for a while. I'll have to carry that with me. That's going to be part of my EDC
Carry
now.
that with you every day.
So EDC is Electric Daisy Carnival. It's the largest EDM music festival. There's, I think in the US or in the world. I don't really know 100%, but it is super big. With inflation, do you want to take let's play a fun little game. Let's see how ridiculous prices are at EDC, shall we? I know you're not I should say an alcoholic.
I'm definitely not. Right.
You're right. You're not. You are not an alcoholic beverage drinker.
Correct.
But do you at least kind of have ideas as to prices when Taylor asks you to buy them for her? You're like,
I mean, like at a restaurant or something like that?
just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, like sometimes a margarita is like $10 or something for a bigger one. Or
Well, okay. Would you like to take a guess at how much a bottle of Grey Goose, which is vodka, by the way, Grey Goose went for at EDC this year? Take a guess. No, we're gonna play a game. America's favorite game of guess that insane
how much
price.
is it normally?
You could probably go to the ABC store, and if I had to, I don't buy Grey Goose. We buy Tito's.
I'm
I don't know, probably like 30,
$40.
$40 for like for one of like the decent size. I don't know what a handle is, but like probably $30, $40.
Okay, so
How much do you think they're cranking that shit up for at a music festival in 2024?
$120?
Would you like me to tell you the answer, or do you want to play hot and cold?
Let's play hot and cold.
Okay, you are freezing.
Holy shit.
You are Antarctic right now.
$300?
You are North Pole right now. Pretty cold.
How much?
Keep going.
$600?
You are refrigerator temperature.
No.
Keep going.
$900.
Bingo. Grey Goose, bottle of Grey Goose at EDC in 2024 went for $970 fucking dollars. For like, like if you had a bottle of Grey Goose brought to your table and then they brought out the mixers. So how many drinks do you think you can get out of a bottle? I don't know, 6, 7, 8, depending on how heavy your pour is. Maybe 10. I don't really know. I'm not a bartender. I also don't do a lot of drinking. But still, $970 fucking dollars for a bottle of Grey Goose. Let's crank it up a little bit, shall we?
Holy shit.
You know what? For funsies, how much do you think a 6-pack of Smart Water would go for at EDC?
$200.
Bold statement, but it's only $90 for a 6-pack.
I had to wanted to aim high.
Right, yeah. No, fair. Great. Keep this energy when we get to these later rounds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? Here we go. Jason, how much do you think a pack of White Claws would cost at EDC based upon how much you've ever paid for them when purchasing them for
$15,
Taylor?
$16 for like a case of them, right?
Oh, yeah, one would think. White Claw, 0%, non-alcoholic, so just carbonated water, $90.
Oh.
Unfucking real, dude.
The markup on that.
Dude, it's insane.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the non-alcoholic one. Would you like to take a guess at how much the alcoholic?
Is it double?
Almost. It's $150 for a fucking 6-pack of White Claws. $150. All right. All my real drinkers out there.
That's literally $25 a drink.
That's insane, isn't it?
Oh
for a
my
fucking
God.
can of White Claw.
They're like, well, what did they get away with at Warped Tour? Oh yeah, we can get away with more. These people have money. Yeah, like
my real drinkers out there, a nice whiskey, a nice Johnny Walker Blue Label. Would you like to take a guess on how much a Johnny Walker Blue Label whiskey, or is that Scotch? I honestly don't know. You want to take a guess?
how much is it normally?
I have no idea. But the answer is $22.95. $2,295 for a fucking bottle of Johnny Walker.
Oh my God.
You really want to hear? Really want to hear something that's going to hurt your soul?
I'm ready.
So if we hop over here to the champagne packages, Champagna.
That Santana DVX.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds wonderful.
It's a Lonely Island reference.
I'm sorry. Yeah. The Notorious EDC. It is 1 Methulaza. I don't know what a Methulaza is, but it says that it's 6 liters.
Oh.
So 6 liters of Dom Perignon Champagne and 6 liters of Dom Perignon Rosé.
Oh.
So 2 containers, 6 liters each of Champagne. How much do you think 2 6 liters of champagne cost at EDC this year?
Well, I'm guessing it's more than the last thing we talked about.
Okay, so how much was that last one? $22.95?
I'm gonna guess $4,000.
You are literally middle iceberg glacier mountain cold. Keep going.
There's no
Keep
way.
going. You are center of the glacier.
$10,000
You are now surface glacier. Keep going.
for 2 bottles of champagne.
2 6-liter bottles of champagne. Correct. Keep going. You said 10K. Keep going.
$20,000.
You're I don't know. You're on a boat getting away from the glacier. Keep going.
$30,000.
You have made it to the North Pole.
$40,000.
You are now in Greenland.
$50,000.
You've made it to the north tip of Maine where it's still negative 40 degrees.
$60,000.
You have made it to your kitchen. Keep going.
$65,000.
You're still kind of cold. Keep going.
$70,000.
Keep going.
$90,000.
$94,000 fucking dollars for 2 bottles of champagne at Electric Daisy Carnival.
How much were the tickets to get into this?
I think they started at $300. But that is the drink menu price at the Sky Lounge Bar in EDC this year, folks. I don't know if he's going to put a picture up, but yeah, dude, like come on now. Let's be real here for a second. We got people starving on the streets. We got veterans who are homeless. We got children who aren't getting fed at schools. We've got military individuals who are overseas fighting wars in fucking places where they're sleeping on the ground in tents and shit like that. And we got fucking crunchy moms out in Coachella land spending $94,000 fucking dollars on 2 bottles of champagne. What? Just what? What?
A 6-pack of Prime Ice Pop and Lemonade. $90
for 6 bottles of Prime, but you can go to Dollar General.
It's 2 for $5.
Yep.
$15. $75 markup
Unreal.
for Prime.
Unreal, dude. Unfucking real.
Tell me you have ridiculous amounts of money without telling me.
I'm not in EDC tax bracket. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm
gonna
not
be
even in
honest.
the tax bracket to read that again.
Yeah, right. Like it honestly cost me money to read that. Like your Wi-Fi and the electricity to charge my phone. It cost me money to read the prices of the things at EDC this year. That's just.
Oh my God.
What? I know we've harped on ticket prices on here before, with the whole Taylor Swift bullshittery and, Ticketmaster jerking all over the place. But this has got to stop, right?
Speaking of inflation, did you see where somebody went on their Walmart cart and from 2020 or 2022 when they had ordered a grocery order?
Okay.
And they hit reorder and it went from $200 and some dollars to $700.
Holy shit, for real?
Yeah.
I did not see that video,
and that was missing 3 items.
Oh wow.
That's how much inflation prices have gone up.
That's crazy, dude. I did see a couple articles that were so and so retailers announced that they're cutting costs to fight inflation, conscious
Aldi's
buyers. Yeah. And it's so you admit that the same item doesn't cost that much.
That's just what you.
It's just you wanted to make more money, so you told me that it's gone up that much. So it is the shareholders' fault.
Yeah, there's certain things back when I was at Sweetwater, that's when the whole microchip shortage was going on.
Right.
So a lot of technology got a little bit more expensive, and that to me is understandable. I don't feel like it should last though.
Yeah, right. Well, it's 4 years later. Come on now.
It's a shortage. Okay, so for a little while, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because you have to pay more to get those things because there's limited supply.
Right.
I
Supply
understand
chain
that.
issues. I get it.
I understand that, but then food, bread.
Yeah.
You still have people going out and making the same, running the same farms and the same products.
And you're not paying them more.
Yeah.
So where's this increased cost coming from?
Right. It's just purely greed.
It's greed.
We've said it before. You can't say record profits and You know, like
Yeah, what is it? Record profits are just stolen wages, or no one wants to work. It's like, oh, so we are working and you're making money, but like we're not getting any of that money. So
Yeah.
this doesn't sit right. That's your capitalist rant for the day.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to the Sad Boys
whew.
podcast.
Whew.
But you're absolutely right, though, dude. It's like, I mean, you know, these farmers, they're not making any extra money because they're paying all the extra money for the seed and the fuel and the help and this and that. And it's like, okay, so the grocery stores pass that along to the manufacturers who pass that along to the services and goods of the people who make the food, but none of that is trickling down from the shareholders to the workers. Isn't that what they
It's
said?
stopping
It was,
at one level.
yeah. Wasn't it supposed to like runneth over the cup and trickle down?
Trickle down economics.
Yeah. Well, I've had my cup out for a while, and I'm still
Feeling
waiting.
a little empty.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, again, I'm not smart enough to fix the problem, but I am smart enough to recognize the problem. So, you folks who are a lot smarter than me, if you could like get on it and like maybe get that shit fixed, that'd be cool.
All I'm saying is like, you know, anonymous out there, like you could just go in and delete student loans if you wanted.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, like, hey, internet, look.
Let's band together
Look,
here.
Here's what happens, okay? They put a trailer out for the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie and it looked like absolute trash. What happened? We trolled them until they redid it. A studio spent millions of dollars to redo the
Sonic's
character
face.
design of Sonic the Hedgehog because we, the people, stood up to the oppression, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So can we do that for something that's going to make more of an impact? I mean, the movies are great. The new Knuckles series is great too, but it doesn't help me monetarily.
Let's
You know
look
what I'm saying?
big picture here,
Yeah,
folks.
big picture. I'll be much happier watching Sonic the Hedgehog 3
Yep.
without student loans. So if we could get in there, finagle some things, hit some buttons, and then just zero out and erase any record of what we owed, that would be so sick.
Super. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? While you're at it, just go ahead and bump up the bank accounts of everybody else, including the ones that we're bitching about.
Yeah,
here.
money's not real.
Just exactly. Nothing is real. Everything is fake.
Right.
So just punch in some imaginary numbers to everybody's bank account. Everybody.
Yep.
And I don't mean just me, just him, just you, so-and-so, everybody. Everybody gets some money. And then I bet you a bunch of shit changes.
Might. Prices will go up because everyone has money. You know what? Speaking of student loans.
I don't know, man. Like they gave us a bunch of money a couple of years ago and prices didn't go up a lot back then.
You know, they knew.
they knew what they were doing.
Long game.
They knew what they were doing.
So speaking of student loans.
Uh-oh.
You
What
know,
happened?
Because this will be a good clip. Ready?
Ooh.
So speaking of student loans,
What about them?
I took out $29,000 of student loans for my schooling, everything. Right. If you go to the studentaid.gov website, they'll show you how much money you've paid on your student loans. Guess how much money I've paid on my student loans?
Let's see. So you took
Graduated in 2013.
Yeah, we graduated in the same year. So you took out 30 and that was 11 years ago. So I'm going to say, let's just ballpark $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year times 10, 12,000, carry the one, about maybe 15 grand. I'm going to take
my payment's a little bit higher. So I paid $20,000.
Okay,
You're very
yeah.
close. I paid
pause. So now one would think that maybe with a little bit of interest, your balance might be somewhere around the range of like 11,000, 12,000.
Yeah.
One would think.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and guess where my balance is now?
I'm going to go with 32,000.
35.
Hey, look at that. Math is fun, folks.
Yeah,
You just had a
so-
real fun lesson in math.
Yeah, predatory lending at its finest. The
Yeah.
interest is absolutely insane. So if you're out there, hey, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, don't go to college. Unless
Go
you
to a
want to be
trade school.
Unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or any of those ones where you absolutely have to do it and can't just YouTube it, you know, 'cause they, whatever. Don't go to college.
Trade
because
schools, community college, the cheap way to go is the 100% the way to do it.
Just don't fall into that trap until somebody changes it.
Yep.
Because
Or
it is,
until you're old enough to make an educated decision for yourself and you can look up and see what the actual I'm going to say consequences, but it's not consequences, but the repercussions of your actions play out in the long term, because at 18, that shit was never, oh, you'll have to pay back a little bit of interest. Oh, a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit sounds good. I can afford a little bit of interest.
What do you mean $6 a day compounding interest? No, what do you mean? You know, so
What the fuck is a per diem?
yeah. So it's yeah, I like when Reed turns 8, like I will absolutely never tell him that he has to go to college.
Yeah, unless he wants to.
Unless you really want to, and I'm gonna break it down.
Or
Hey,
if he goes for free 99 because he's good at a sport.
I will tell him, look, dude, this is how much I paid. This is how much I still owe, probably at that point in time, right? So like
In 13 more
yeah,
years.
and he'll be like, oh, I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
like, yeah,
that.
exactly. Start Twitch streaming. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he
you
probably
should have
makes some-
started 10 years ago.
Yeah, so like I'm ugh, it's frustrating just to even think about student loans.
It's
Ugh.
even worse when that mine are double yours. Yeah. Because my mom didn't work at the college.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. I'm still in debt.
Hey, you know what? My parents tried. And honestly, we're getting there. I'll probably take those student loans to my grave. I will, unless I hit the lottery, that bitch ain't never getting
Yeah,
paid off.
you pass away, and then you know, Megan's at home one day, knock, knock, knock. Hey,
We've been trying to
so
reach you,
sorry.
Patrick Garcia's award.
Yeah, we're so sorry to hear about Jimothy.
It's my real government name, by the way.
Yeah, so those student loans are in your name now.
Yeah,
Do
you
wanna-
signed a document many years ago that said you were just like willing to take on any and all debts that he incurred.
Yeah. So do you want to make a payment now, or should we come back tomorrow? You have a check, money order, Cash App,
He's
Zelle?
not even in the ground yet. Get the fuck off my front porch, because that's how that shit would go.
Ma'am, the funeral's today at noon. What are you doing here? Body's still warm. Like,
I was gonna make a joke and then I forget my joke. Bummer.
well, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely taking my student loans to the grave. And honestly, I just consider my monthly student loan payment to just be my educational subscription fee. Because it makes it way less heart hurty if I just think of it as
It's
like,
just a subscription.
yeah, it was my education subscription to get to where I am in life. You know,
Right.
working at a bank and not in communications, which is what my degree is.
Right. So I have a degree in audio engineering and music production. I do some of that still,
Yeah.
but not for money.
It's a hobby.
I don't do that for money.
Yeah, right. It's a hobby.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
hey, I
man.
probably made like $35 from Spotify and Apple Music in the
Hey.
last 6 years.
It's compounding interest per
I
diem.
can't live
Carry
on
the
that.
one.
Yeah.
You know,
Let me put that in a CD with some interest.
4.25 APY.
By the
Watch
time-
how much that grows.
By the time I die, I'm gonna have $100.
Shout out to my teacher who said I'd be working at Burger King. My first day is tomorrow. What up,
I worked at McDonald's.
man? Yeah,
Ugh.
dude. This episode, what?
This one went some places. This microphone also went some places.
Hey,
What's
look, it's finally
happening?
your microphone doing some weird stuff and not just me. And I didn't even touch mine today. Are you happy? I finally didn't touch it.
I mean, I'm happy about yours. I'm not happy about mine though.
You know,
Did you switch my stand whenever
maybe your kid came up here and switched them.
switched them? Like this will show them.
Yeah,
Don't
tell
give me
to
candy.
tell me to go to bed 2 hours early. Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Well, just wait till he learns how to use the computer and he's in here just like editing shit and he like puts a picture of his junk in middle way through the episode. Don't give him any ideas.
No, don't give him any ideas.
You hear that, Reed? Just one time when your dad's asleep, just come up here, get on his computer. I know his password. Text me. I'll text it to you. And then you just like randomly insert funny like pictures of dog butts and cat butts into the episodes, and they're just
What's
cat
really
asshole.
funny is that he has this tablet that takes pictures, and he literally has taken pictures of the cat's butt.
not of the cat's ass.
Yeah. We're like, what's the... Oh.
That's Benny's
That's
asshole.
Benny's asshole. Got it.
It's like a little black and white camera from the 3DS, you know, and you print out the picture, just Benny's asshole. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cats assholes, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode now. And what kind of music are we going out to today?
You know, I honestly don't know. I didn't have anything planned today. Can we get what do you got? Do you have any?
Ooh,
Let us know down in the comments what music genres you'd like to hear in some future episode outros.
We're gonna do random. So on my site where I get the music from, I'm just gonna pick a whole bunch of things. First song that happens.
Close
Ready?
your eyes and just hit the scroll wheel.
And here's the song. It's not bad. Not what I expected.
You know what? I think I've heard this one before.
Oh, wow.
No, not at all. You
No,
know
I
what?
haven't heard
I
this
haven't.
one either.
Yeah, I thought it was a remix. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, either way, thank you so much for joining us, for episode 54 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. Thank you for joining us for your midweek Sad Boy update. I have been Jason.
As always, I'm Jim.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
And stay sad, y'all.
Bye. Yeah, I won't pick this one again.
Yeah, honestly, gonna be honest, not a fan.
Not a banger.
Sorry, man. Hey, next week we'll have a better song. Stay, everybody. Bye.
Bye.